I think this meal will make all my pescatarians very happy. This is a seafood twist on spaghetti and meatballs. So of course, instead of meatballs, I made crab balls. Here I'm just putting my egg, mayo, Dijon mustard, and W13 sauce in a bowl and mixing it really, really well. I want this mixture to be really smooth before I add any of my seasonings to it. Once it gets smooth like my edges, you go ahead and start adding in your seasonings. And stop being scared to season. Season your food. Season that thing. And yes, Old Bay does go in every seafood dish. I don't care. Once that egg mixture becomes a beautiful seasoned color, go ahead and add your lump crab meat. You can go ahead and break it up just a little bit, not too much, but break it up just enough so when you form it into balls, it'll be nice and circular. Make sure to get that crab completely covered in the seasoning mixture. Then we're going to add about a half a cup or 3/4 cups of some crushed crackers. And they got to be crushed real fine, just like me. Once it starts coming together, go ahead and start forming your balls. I use the ice cream scoop so I can have uniform balls. And I make sure I roll them really, really good, nice and tight. Then I lay them on some parchment paper and I bake them in the oven on 425 for 13 minutes. Instead of spaghetti sauce, we made an Alfredo sauce. Go ahead and add a touch of butter and a touch of that heavy cream. Season it real good and don't be scared. And for my Cajun season, I use Club's Kitchen It's Lit Cajun seasoning. I added just a teaspoon of that because my sons are going to complain that it's too spicy. So after you add your Old Bay, yes, your Old Bay, go ahead and mix it up and do not forget your parsley like I did. Once your cream get hot and thick, you're going to start slowly adding in your cheeses. For this Alfredo, I use Parmesan, Asiago, and Romano cheese. And of course, it was freshly grated. I put the heat on super low and I stirred that cheese until it melted into the cream. Now it's going to get thick now. If you don't want it too thick, go ahead and add some of that pasta water from your pasta into the cream mixture and it will thin it out just a bit. And of course, add more seasoning and taste as you go to get it to your liking. Once it was good to go, I went ahead and added my big old Papa pasta. And I made sure I stirred that completely into the mixture. I wanted every piece of pasta that had that sauce on there. You can use whatever pasta you want, but I like this big dog pasta. Once all the noodles had a little bit of that light love on it, I went ahead and plated it up. And it's time for the slow-mo action. Now go ahead and pour that Alfredo on that pasta. Pour as much as you want or as little as you want. And yes, that's how my balls turned out after baking in the oven for 13 minutes. If you want to fry it, go ahead. That's completely up to you. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But I like to bake my crab because, trust me, it is so delicate it will fall apart in that oil. And man, it came out so good. This is my version of seafood spaghetti and meatballs. All right, bye.